Namo Phat. Good morning. Thank you for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The third mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, a vow to cultivate responsibility and learn ways to protect the safety and integrity of individuals, couples, families, and society. I am determined not to engage in sexual relations without love and a long-term commitment. To preserve the happiness of myself and others, I am determined to respect my commitments and the commitments of others. I will do everything in my power to protect children from sexual abuse and to prevent couples and families from being broken by sexual misconduct. For our Dharma readings, we've been using a little book by Ajahn Sundara. It's a collection of brief Dhamma reflections called Seeds of Dhamma. This morning we're reading A Lovely Moment of Freedom. Our mind is not who we are. It's a mechanism that is out of control much of the time. Although we resolve not to say angry words, we still manage to be angry with somebody. We still manage to say something stupid. We still manage to react. We still manage to think stupid thoughts about ourselves. And then we are judgmental, critical about ourselves. It's very dangerous because whenever we are self-critical, we are attaching to those negative mental states and actually cultivating more of those seeds. We are making them grow through unawareness. They blossom, and then we feel more miserable. This is why we need to realize that the mind is like an empty field, and through lifetime after lifetime of being totally deluded, we've accumulated a lot of miserable seeds. So now it is time to start sorting them out, to start turning the soil. That is what we do in meditation. We start turning the soil and sorting out the seeds. Eventually, we begin to notice what actually makes us happy, and then we want to follow happiness rather than misery. The practice is much more than just sitting meditation. The training of the mind is extremely comprehensive. It requires effort to notice when habits are present and when they are not. To notice the lovely moment when we are suddenly awake in a place of freedom. It is a beautiful moment, a moment when we have a choice and can see that choice clearly. Then the mind is ready to go down the right road. It is a moment of awakening, happy and free and joyful. We need to really contemplate those moments of joy that come from a sense of freedom. We notice where we are and see that at that moment there are many roads in front of us. When we are really mindful and aware, wisdom can inform us. Wisdom is not self. It is a quality of the heart that is present when there is mindfulness, awareness, concentration, and energy. Wisdom informs. Wisdom is not mechanical, it is responsive. It responds completely to the situation, freshly, completely, out of the emptiness of our hearts, out of the unconditioned part of ourselves. I wish you to continue to practice and to continue to bring clarity into your heart. Peace will bring deeper clarity. Nurture in yourself the moment of joy and happiness that comes from reflecting on the goodness of your life. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining me this morning.